Ever experienced that creeping sense of shame because of your clutter? It can feel overwhelming, as if your belongings are shouting at you, "Look how disorganized you are." You are not alone. I suspect everyone who struggles with clutter and is on their journey has experienced shame at some point. The Oxford English Dictionary defines shame as the feelings of sadness, embarrassment, and guilt that you have when you know that something you have done is wrong or stupid. We may think that our clutter is wrong or stupid, but the shame is intensified by the fact that we don't know what we've done wrong or how to fix it, which means that even though we want to clear it, we continue the cycle of shame. So here are 5 common reasons why we feel shame. So first is a fear of judgment. Let's face it, many people feel that keeping a tidy space is a reflection of their competence, responsibility, or even morality. As the old saying goes, a clean house is a sign of a well-run life. Just the fear that someone might walk in, see our clutter and gasp, give us a look of pity, or raise a disapproving eyebrow is enough to trigger feelings of shame. A second common reason why we feel shame in relation to our clutter is because we compare ourselves to others. Have you ever scrolled through social media and seen those impossibly organised homes? It's hard not to feel inadequate when your own home looks like it's been hit by a tornado. Comparing your space to someone else's home just feeds the shame monster. The third common reason why we feel shame in relation to our clutter is because we feel overwhelmed. Clutter doesn't just take up physical space, it weighs heavily on your mind. When the clutter becomes too big to tackle in one go, shame can creep in, whispering that you're failing to manage your life. Previous failed attempts and the sheer scale of the problem might make you feel stuck and helpless. The fourth common reason why we feel shame in relation to our clutter is because clutter is often associated with laziness. Laziness is defined as an unwillingness to work or use energy. Society often equates a cluttered home with laziness or lack of effort, even though in truth, if we added up the amount of time that we've spent moving, piling, reorganising and sorting our clutter, even though we haven't let go of much, if anything, during that process, we've actually spent a lot of time, energy and effort trying to declutter, which is the complete opposite of the definition of lazy. The fifth and final common reason why we feel shame in relation to our clutter is because of the emotional attachment that we have to it. Our clutter isn't just physical stuff. It's tied to memories, hopes and what-ifs. Holding on to items that remind you of a better time can make it harder to let go, but it also adds to the shame of not being able to move on or create a clean slate. Every clutterholic and hoarder that I've worked with over the last 25 years has experienced feelings of shame in relation to their clutter. People who don't struggle with clutter may believe that we deserve to feel shame, but I'm here to tell you that you don't need to feel shame in relation to your clutter. We can learn how to manage the fear of judgment. We can start comparing ourselves to others who struggle with clutter too, rather than to the unrealistic images shared on social media that don't reflect real life. We can learn why we feel overwhelmed and learn how to manage it. We can be willing to start our journey so that we have a positive focus for using our energy instead of focusing on blitzing, weeding, moving, reorganising and piling our clutter, which makes it look like we're not doing anything. The first step to overcoming those feelings of shame is to ask for help. You can clear your clutter fast or you can clear your clutter forever, but you can't clear your clutter forever fast. To find out how I can help you clear your clutter forever without the need for an expensive home visit, click on the link with this video and find out how I can help you.